How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with episode number 4 of season 3 of Broadchurch. After this, we'll be halfway through series 3 of Broadchurch. But, yeah, it's actually surreal. Like, we're coming into the final 4 episodes ever. Oh well. It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic, but everything ends, and yes, we don't need to go into that. Anyways, yes, we had an interesting episode delving into why Clive, Lucas is, I guess, his surname, but, you know, you just want to call him that. But yes, why Clive might be a bit, yeah, he might be, I think more red flags are waving for him than anything else. I mean, then again, Trish's ex-husband, Ian, could also be in the thick of things as well, after the fact that he can't, really remember, he blacked out for what happened during the party, as well as the fact that he wants something erased, pulling one of Tom's tricks when series 1 was happening. So what's he got to get rid of? Who knows? But yes, I'm really excited to see what's gonna crop up in this episode. Like I said, I think we might have had a peek at who the attacker was. That's my thoughts, but, Broadchurch could pull a big surprise out the bag. We'll just have to wait and see. But yes, this is episode 4 of series 3. I'm really enjoying this series so far. It's been very intense, and it feels really unique. I mean, I think this scenario, of course you expect that with a different thing than a murder scenario, but no, the writing feels so unique, like, as if it's a brand new show. So I'm really liking the refreshing quality of the writing so far, as well as everything going on. So with that said, let's just delve into episode 4 of Broadchurch, series 3.
Did you notice a wheelbarrow in the corridor when we first went around this place? No?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Strange habits, maybe.
Right, so I smoked here, and Ian. Are you trying to humiliate?
Because he had that argument.
What are you thinking of bringing that slag here tonight?
Which way?
Oh.
Trish?
See,
no, I can do this. I need to.
I have to give props to Trish, though, for braving this. I mean, it must be uncomfortable. Of course it would be, but I can't fathom how people like her go through this. And I mean, from what I'm seeing, she is putting on a brave face.
When it came on.
I want to go.
Of course. I'll take you back, Trish.
Whew. Rough. That was heartbreaking.
Oh, I could barely handle that.
It was pretty hard stuff, but got a bit of a clue as well regarding the whole light situation.
His victim was tied and gagged, just like Trish.
Yep.
Okay, send me his address. We'll go there now.
Could it? I don't know. I mean, it does sound pretty damning, of course, but I mean, if he's a convicted rapist and, did the same thing that Trish had to experience.
But there's still an identical one missing.
We still haven't got whatever the attacker used to gag Trish.
And we now need to work out what the light was that Trish saw during the attack. What else did Harford have?
Trish's phone provider got back to her. That anonymous text message was sent via a website, which requires anyone sending a message to log in.
You can do that? Wow.
They log all the IP addresses of any person posting a message, so they should get back details to Katie first thing.
Okay, good. Aaron Mayford,
Ian
31.
wanted the... Oh my god.
She told me she had a husband. That's when she started accusing me of things.
Like tying her up?
I did tie her up, yeah.
And what did she... Oh.
I like to play. So what? There's nothing abnormal about it. Everyone's reading 50 Shades of Grey on the bus.
I'm not. Overrated.
Well, according to a jury, you are.
Where juries get things wrong, don't they?
What is it you do?
Oh!
Data entry.
Oh!
The company sent me boxes of files where I input the data. They set me up with it for my release.
You work from home?
Yeah. Not many officers would want me in there now, would they?
No.
Well, if he's thinking about, yeah.
Saturday night.
If he's accused, of course.
Fishing.
Go home an hour early tonight.
Wow. Was that you doing supportive boss?
Yeah. Awful.
Whole town started going to three.
Love
But I'm
that.
not going to let this
Love
bastard
it.
dictate the way we live our lives. He's not a naturally sociable person, Ed. He just sticks to one or two people, and I think she'd had enough. Martin schedules from the pub, a few others.
Interesting.
Jim, obviously.
Obviously.
Could you describe your marriage to us, Kath?
Seems a bit distraught saying that.
Well, that's relevant, isn't it?
Well, I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
I describe it as loveless. That do.
Could you expand on that a little?
Oh.
But I don't know where Jim was at the end of the evening.
When you say end of the evening?
Well, from
11.
11:30 on to about.
There we go. Oh,
Couldn't find him anywhere.
And he gave that monstrous.
He wasn't in the main bit, and he wasn't.
You waiting for me to come out?
Sort of. Look,
Creepy,
I know you're
especially.
Kath Atwood told me.
Yeah, I can't talk to you about that.
I just want to know, is she doing okay?
Right, just so we're clear, everything between me and Trish is confidential.
I'm her boss. She's worked for me for years. I'm worried for her, that's all.
I can't discuss her with you.
I want to believe him.
I'm thinking about her. We all are.
Wait.
Anything she needs, anything at all.
Flowers? I'm not
It's
sure.
not appropriate for me to do that.
Watching football. I'm watching football. It's all for good reason, though. It's a good little support thing.
Come on, then.
Uh-oh. Give them a red card. Oh, God.
Bloody hell, Ed!
Give them a wrestling ring.
It was a bit awkward. Trish making an appearance.
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, but everyone's going to
No,
feel concerned.
didn't
Come
feel
on.
The moment. A bit public. She's still...
Still reeling.
Let me get this out of the way.
But...
Come on, Leon. Keep your end up.
But... I mean, he...
Yeah.
I was going to say, but he does. But he feels comfortable potentially sending that message to Trish.
No, I mean, I chose you based on... I mean, did I say that...
Oh God, oh God, oh God. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should get the menu, shall we?
Great, yeah.
That was comfortable. Good on that, like, what kind of moving on. I think that like family thing is a bit of a lost cause with his ex, but hey.
Oh my God.
Oh. Damn it, Alec!
Oh, you scared
Watch
me.
where you're going,
What are
where?
you doing
He's
now?
got a point. Come on, she was like, ooh, whoa!
Back from your cheek.
What was what
Oh,
was
look at
the
your
oh my
face.
God thing about?
Yeah.
Mella.
She knows.
I'm walking
Did
home.
you kiss her?
I'm away.
Oh no, wait, have you seen this? It just came through.
I just love it.
The swabs they took from Trish Winterman, we've got a match with one of our men.
Who?
Ooh. Oh. Wait. Uh-oh.
The day of the party,
Wait.
Trish and me,
Oh.
we were in bed together.
Because she said on the morning of the party. Oh my.
On the morning of your wife's birthday.
She was at work.
Loveless Marriage.
If I wanted to have sex with her, I could.
He's got a point, and from Trish's comments, it seems like it was consensual in the morning, whereas, like, you would... Then again, you could be some kind of sick, depraved idiot, but it just wouldn't make sense. So she doesn't know. And this would just break her heart even further, because it's already a loveless marriage.
Sending
this text to his wife?
Ex-wife?
Not yet.
Yes, I did. I was on your computer, I used your card. Well, I didn't know. When I sent it, I didn't know she'd been raped.
Oh.
Hello,
the
mate.
timing is absolutely impeccable.
When you say I found Joe Miller, absolutely not. It's time to put things right. We did that.
No.
Bloody didn't. Did. Look, enough of this shit, Mark.
Tell him, Rick. Rip on death for those who don't know.
I can't do that, I'm afraid.
Oh my God, Mark, you Then
you're an
You are an absolute imbecile. I mean, fair enough, he could probably take down Joe, one-on-one, but everyone's like telling him to drop it, and Mark's like, nah.
Now.
Wouldn't mind being inside a police girl.
What the fuck? This guy.
Get back in your house.
I mean, to be fair,
You're enjoying this?
No.
I was gonna say
Inside your
that
house. In your basket.
he saw her watching.
I like you watching me.
This guy's problematic. Help! Get some.
In a field, walking home.
What?
I was...
She was in her...
He tied me up. Put a gag in my...
Oh my God. Trish
I was
wasn't
raped. And I never told anyone.
No, she's coming... Wait, if she... I was gonna say, does she have, like, answers maybe to who... Like, if she knows or whatever, but because Trish is coming out with this, it's, like, opening up to... Because you can get that. I mean, it could be another case, but it seems like it's connected. Like, the attacker who attacked Trish attacked the same person here, so... I think that ending part... I don't know, this episode seemed to open a few doors, in my opinion, with the fact that that woman did come around, and now she's, expressing herself about her situation, her predicament. Sorry, I was just checking, because the camera looks a bit tilted, like, ugh. But it might just be me, but if so, then... But yes, I was basically going to say yes, it has opened a few doors, because now she's got this, like, push to... I mean, she might have been a bit scared. Like, I said this in a few episodes back, that some people do handle this scenario differently. Some will be scared to come out with it, especially like those messages that, with that timing was just so shitty. Yeah, I was going to say some people do handle it differently, and that woman was a good example, because you've got Trish who this was days after the attack. Whereas for that woman's case, this was years. So, like I said, some people do handle it differently. It could be days, it could be immediately, it could be years, it could be after the attacker has, died, and they feel this bravery to come out because there's nothing they can do. So, I'm really liking, I really liked how, it seems like the attacker is connected to that woman's, story. But what I was going to say is, I like how they're doing that, like, they're showing how difficult this can be, like this attack. And, I mean, like I said, in the early part of the reaction, I think I did, I say I think because I might not put it in the reaction itself, because, there can be a lot of comments, and some things will have to get cut up, but, what did I say? I've forgotten what I said. Great stuff. I'll probably regret it, but if it comes to memory, I've got a great memory, people. this is a great example to how great my memory is. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say some, oh, too late, it's gone. But, no, I mean, like I said, I love how this, story is showing, like, different scenarios, different cases, how people reacting. And, it's a difficult scenario. Like, the first part at the beginning was really, really difficult for Trish, having to relive, some of the moments of the party, of the night of the party. Especially with the fact that we might have had one of the things that was used to attack Trish, because it was a wooden object, wasn't it? And the bat is wooden, of course. Of course, the innkeeper, you know, he was none the wiser about the description of the thing that attacked Trish, but still, it was beautiful because not just with the way they dealt with the flashbacks, but it was, like, the performance was beautiful, and like I said, I think this is what I was going to say, I can't fathom being in that scenario, and, yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. Zeke comes back, but, yeah, I can't fathom being in that scenario, and, you know, seeing it on, you know, their faces, I mean, you know, these are performers, but still, I mean, they've been tasked to use this responsibility of showing how traumatic this situation is, but seeing it on their faces is heartbreaking enough. But, you know, if you're living inside their mental image, it's a lot, I can imagine it's a lot worse. So, you just feel that, you know, sorrow, and especially for Trish when she was laying down, and forced to, I mean, it's still pretty recent for her, but forced to relive, you know, those grim experiences, your gut just, you know, swelled up in a ball of hurt, and it was just really, really powerful stuff. But, yeah. I mean, it goes back to Alex Cummins. Sometimes men can be dicks. I mean, he didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Men can be dicks. So, I think that was, I guess, the case in this episode as well. I mean, the fact that Jim slept with Trish, on the morning of the party, and Kath doesn't know about it. And I think Kath's gonna have to know about it, because it all ties back to how Mark, you know, was pleading not to let Beth know. But then again, Beth found out through her own, means, so, unless we have that scenario happen again, maybe they will keep it hush-hush, but, yeah, men can be dicks. There's a loveless marriage going on. Kath's none the wiser about the fact that Trish and, that's gonna cause some problems if, Trish is a supportive measure. Unless, I'm trying to think, does Ed know about it? And, you know, that's why they're tussling further? Cause I think that's a more valid reason, if Ed is truly looking out for Trish. And, you know, him and Jim have a bit of tussle going on anyways, and if he found out that, you know, Jim was sleeping with Trish, then, yeah, it can get a bit punchy, especially at the party, especially if this happened at the morning. Jim might have come out with something, and then, we saw them two brawling it out, and yeah, we go. So, yeah, we don't know. I don't know, but, it's great to, I do believe that Ed is a caring individual. He might have that, you know, it's funny, I'm crossing out a lot of people. I don't think, Ian was involved now that, you know, the whole message thing is kind of cleared up. It was his current, the person he was with. I don't think it was Ed. I think he truly does care for, Trish. And the fact that, you know, Jim slept with Trish, and, you know, that could, you know, encourage the fighting. I do think there is that connection. And I don't think it's Jim now, because like he said, I mean, he can have, like, if them two, you know, were having sex in the morning, I mean, I don't think there's a reason why he would, commit something extreme, when Trish was adamant on, you know, having, that in the morning. So, it's not looking good for Clive, especially if, you know, everyone else seems like the weight has been lifted off the shoulders from a few more people, and nothing's been lifted off from Clive's shoulders. So, Yeah, especially with how his wife is a bit concerned, especially with the fact that she feels that she's losing his son. You do feel so bad for her. But yeah, that was really, really good. We got some really juicy answers as well. Like I said, with the whole message thing, thingy-mabob. The flower thing is still a bit suspicious, but yeah. There was that guy who was, who got a lot of crap with the predicament that he was in. He was sleeping with that woman, and they went extreme, and then she woke up and freaked out. So it seems like this guy, wrongly got blamed for being a rapist, I guess. But still, he seems like a really, really, I don't know what. He seems like a really, really concerning character, especially the fact that he came into that. I think it's Kate. I think her car, and then he was like saying all kinds of shady stuff. It was like no. But yeah, it was just really, really great to see this episode evolve, especially for Alec's sake as well. Like going on date night and then Ellie and Alec bantering it up again. I'm really loving that. But like I said, the first part of this episode, when they were revisiting what happened at the party, tracing the footsteps, it was really, really powerful. Especially the flashbacks, especially the moment where she laid down, and it was really, really powerful. And like I said, it really did punch something in my gut. But yeah, like I said, I think this episode seems to lift the weight off a few people's shoulders. But we can't discount anything yet. We can't just, jump to conclusions. There's still that bit of suspicion going on. Ian still could have done it, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I don't believe he did it if he didn't, because I was going to say, if he's, like, the moment they talked about, the text message was sent through a laptop, and it all goes back to why, Ian wanted rid of the laptop information to begin with. So, yeah, it was like, okay, yeah, that was a really, really connecting thing. I didn't know you could do that, to be fair. Technology's come a long way. But no, it was just really, really great stuff to see. Joe as well, is now in a bit of a pickle. I wonder if we'll get to see him this season, since, Mark seems a bit, he's so strung up on finding Joe. Everyone's like, don't do it, Mark. And Mark's just not listening, so, I have a feeling we're gonna see Joe this season if Mark's gonna go off and find him and do whatever he has to do to him. Cause like I said, everyone seems like this exile that, Joe went through, that was justice enough. And, they can't do anything. But Mark wants more. Mark wants to get more personal. So, it does seem like Joe might return in some capacity. Just watch. Mark will get there and Joe's died or whatever. And he'll be like, well, I travelled all this way for nothing or something like that. But, yeah, it does seem like they're going down that direction with Mark's obsession, and it's really, really concerning. But, yeah, I just really, really enjoyed this episode, especially the first part. But, we'll just have to, I'm interested to see what that woman has to come out with, because, it seems like we're going to go into the next episode hearing her story and, how this might connect to the current situation we're under. So, I'll be very, very interested to see, how, how heavily this is connected, and because it does seem like it's a repeat scenario, so it'll be very, very interesting to see what she has to say that might help this current case we're on. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!